And we all love Jesus. Amen. That was all that mattered to her. One evening before we all went to bed, she went and whispered to us, I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm going to go see Jesus tomorrow. And the glow on her face and the happiness that she had was incredible. And we all cried. And then she stopped us and said, no, it's all right. It's okay. And I reached over and I said, Mom, I know where your next address is. I'm coming to visit you. Amen. It's going to be my address as well. And my mom made sure that everybody that she came in encounter with knew that she was about God, that she had a relationship with Jesus. And I ask each and every one of you today, if you don't leave here and you don't have a relationship with Jesus, make it right before you walk out those doors, because nothing is guaranteed to you. Nothing. Through the years spending with my mom, she worked at Kapilani Hospital for 35 years, starting off in labor and delivery. She would come home in tears, talking about children. From there, she went off to the cancer unit, and she would bring home pictures of children that children drew for her and put them on our refrigerator. And we couldn't understand, Mom, why are you so attached to these kids? Why? Because I love them. Amen. Not even her kids. And then she'd come home some days just broken down because the kids would pass away. So my mom's purpose here was to make sure as many people she came in contact with knew Jesus. Her last days, she spent on video conferencing with a psychiatrist at Queen's Hospital and told him, do you know Jesus? I'm going to heaven. I'm no joke. Yeah. 3 days before she passed, she was still telling people about Jesus. And if you don't know, man, let's go. Make it right. Make it right. Like I said, it's been 40 years since I've been up here. 40 years too long. My mom wanted to make sure that it was right. And today it's right. Amen. After Kapiolani, she retired, and her and my dad are cruisers. They've been all over Alaska, all over the place on cruise ships, and she could not stop until she knew when the next cruise was reserved. And she could only talk about Alaska and all these cruises and pictures and on and on and on. And she was so thrilled. But it was like, we'd watch videos of glaciers and stuff, and she goes, it's beautiful. It's going to be like, that's what heaven's going to look like. It's going to be beautiful like that. I mean, she was incredible. She was totally, totally incredible. But I'd like to thank my brother for taking care of my mom while we were away. He didn't have to, but thank you, bro. But I think the best thing about this whole thing is I know where my mom's at. Amen. I know where my mom's at. I told her, she couldn't stand, she couldn't really control her